Addison Taylor Fine Jewelry. This is not a commercial, by the way. No, this is a segment of the show that we do regularly called Let Me Introduce You To. So let me introduce you to that fine jewelry location for a very special reason. Here are a couple of reasons right now. The founders, Marla and Scott Berger, we welcome you to the Daily Mix, and we welcome everybody in our audience to the discovery of why it is that you are a little different than most of the jewelers. You've created some really outstanding and beautiful items, but the most special one of all is one that I happen to have in my family. Why don't you talk about the origin of the Tree of Life and the Intention Stick?
Pat, thank you. Marla and I are so honored to be here with you today, and just what a blessing it is to have us share this with you and your audience. And this is, as Marla and I say, through our business, we found our purpose. And again, when we start to always understand why we're all here, which is to help another person in this world, to give, to inspire, to uplift, then those things that we receive come so easily. And this was the most beautiful gift Marla and I could have ever received in this lifetime.
But people, you know what? This is also a very simple piece. It's beautiful, but not encrusted with precious gems. And yet it is in the company of the Pope and the royal family. In the limited time we have, just please talk to us about exactly what this is and why it's so important to so many people.
Well, it's about living a life of intention. And when we live a life of intention, it's what gives us purpose. It's what gives us passion. It's what gives us meaning in life. And we say if you're not living with intention, it's like getting into your car and driving without a destination. How do you know where you're going? And how do you know what you want when you get there? And most of us, you know, we have breakfast, we wake up, we go to work, and we do the same thing every day, and we don't know why. So intention is what helps create our reality. So this is a way to remind us of what we need in our life every day.
But how does it work? I mean, this is not one of those things that a spell has been cast around it, and if you just press it to your forehead, your headache will go away.
That's such a beautiful question, Pat. It's, again, what we've received, what we have learned, and this has been one of our greatest teachers, is this has nothing to do with a piece of jewelry. We actually say it's worn on the inside for your heart and soul. It's a mirror image of your own vessel, and we all come into this life as a broken vessel. We're here to repair it and fill ourselves back up with the things that we need to make us the best version of who we are. And it's not being better than anyone else in this world. It's being better than who we were yesterday. We're here to grow, and that is the tree of life. That is the blueprint of our souls. It's the evolution of consciousness. And we're all brought here to get that wisdom, that knowledge to share with another. We're all teachers, we're all students, and we're here to grow. And truly, this is about unifying all mankind to understand in this world during these chaotic times that there is no black, white, pink, yellow, brown. There is no Christian, Jewish, Buddhist, Muslim. We're all the same. Our souls are the same, but we forgot.
But Scott and Marla, how does that have anything to do? Philosophically, I think most of the world would agree with you. Those are ideals. What does it have to do with this, and why does the top come off?
So Marla and I received, again, as Mozart or Picasso received their inspiration, Marla and I received 22 words, 22 intentions to place inside, and that's the I am presence. For example, when we say I am that I am, whether we say God, the universe, the source, the light, creator, we're using these words as a divine word. So we say, I am gratitude, or I am love, I am peace, I am kindness, I am happiness, I am light, I am trust, I am faith. And those are the intentions that we live by to fill ourselves back up, because we cannot give what we do not have.
And you include those 22 words, but you can also, of course, obviously write down your own. I personally wrote Kansas City Chiefs by 6. And listen, because we have such limited time, we've got to move from how wonderful this is for personal lives here in the Valley and across the country to what you're doing in the world. You got to do it in a minute.
Yes. So this is wonderful. This has nothing to do with Marla and I. This is about us collectively. And as you know, Pat, you, your wife, and everyone in the world, the tens of thousands of stories taking place around the world right now are truly miraculous, and not one being the same. But what we know we are here for is to reach every child in this world. This is to let these children grow up living a life of intention, to know that they are loved, that they do matter, that they do have purpose, and they are just as important as anyone else in this world, which they are, but to stay on that path with a heart of light and love, and know when they grow up, regardless of their circumstances, to come back and help others, to make sure that we treat everyone the same, that we will eradicate all the negativity and hatred in this world, or ego or fear or religion or politics or whatever that may be, to truly see we are all the same. And enough with what we've been programmed to think for all of these years. We have to come from love.
And it's possible that you can see an intention stick, tree of life, around the neck of a child in Zimbabwe or Syria. Yes. And you know what? You can do it today here in Phoenix, Arizona. Scott and Marla can be reached where?
We're everywhere on treeoflifemovement.com, on Facebook under Tree of Life Movement, on YouTube, Tree of Life Movement, Instagram, Tree of Life Movement. And to start, we're going to be gifting 1 million children around the world an intention stick, so they are not being cut off from consciousness. Again, these children are our future. And when we save one soul, we save the world entirely.
Now, aren't you glad that I introduced you to Scott and Marla and the intention stick? You can send me your intention to be grateful later.